Dear students, in this video, let us see introduction to PI, PD and PID controllers. So introduction, first we'll see what is controller. A controller is a device which when introduced feedback or forward path of the system controls the steady state and the transient response as per the requirement. So what are the basic controllers we need to study is, the first one is the proportional controller, second one is derivative controller and the third one is integral controller. Now we'll see one by one. The first one is proportional controller. The proportional controller produces an output which is proportional to the error signal, which can be denoted by U of t is proportional to E of t. So I can write it as U of t is equal to Kp, it is a constant, into E of t. By applying the Laplace transform on both the sides, if I apply the Laplace transform for the above expression, U of t will be U of s and Kp is the constant we are writing as it is, and here E of t, error signal E of t is written as E of s. So U of s by E of s is equal to constant Kp. Therefore, the transfer function of the proportional controller is Kp. So where U of s is the Laplace transform of the actuating signal U of t, and E of s is the Laplace transform of the error signal E of t, and Kp is proportionality constant. So the block diagram of the unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the proportional controller is as shown in the figure. So the block diagram will be looking like this. It is a unity feedback. So we can see here this is the input R of s and this is summing point and this is the error signal. So here the Kp is the proportionality constant and the output of this is U of s and it is given to the gain of the system and the output is C of s. Again the feedback is feedback here. This is a negative feedback. So now we'll see what is derivative controller. So derivative controller produces an output which is the derivative of the error signal. So you can see which is the derivative of the error signal means that is d by dt of E of t. So here we are writing the expression as U of t is equal to kd d E of t by dt. So by taking the Laplace transform, this U of s, V of t will be U of s and Kd constant as such we are writing, and here d by dt. So d by dt we are writing in the Laplace transform, that is s, and E of t is nothing but E of s. So here also we need to find U of s by E of s. So U of s by E of s is Kd into s. Therefore the transfer function of the derivative controller is Kd into s, where Kd is the derivative constant. Like proportionality constant, Kd is the derivative constant. The block diagram of the unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the derivative controller is as shown in the figure. So this is the input and this is the error signal and this is the derivative constant, that is Kd, and yes, the output of this will be U of s and again it is given to the gain and the output is C of s. From the output again the feedback is fed here and this is a negative feedback. So the derivative controller is used to make unstable control system into the stable one. So next one is integral controller. The integral controller produces an output which is the integral of the error signal. So you can see which is the integral of the error signal. So here also same expression U of t is equal to Ki and integration of E of t into dt because it is the integral of error signal. In this also we need to take the Laplace transform. So U of t will be U of s and this is equal to Ka is the proportionality constant we are writing as such only. Here we are considering the integral constant and E of t is E of s. Since it is the integration of dt, the Laplace transform is divided by s. So U of s by E of s is Ki divided by s. Therefore, the transfer function of the integral controller is Ki by s and where Ki is the integral constant. Okay, we studied now proportionality constant, derivative constant and the third one is integral constant. The block diagram of the unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the integral controller is as shown in the figure. So here the input is R of s and the error signal and here the constant Ki by s and the output is U of s and it is given to the gain and the output. Again from the output again we are giving the negative feedback, that is unity feedback. So the integral controller is used to decrease the steady state error. So different type of controllers. So different type of controller what we can study here is, first one is PD. PD is nothing but proportional plus derivative action. And PI is nothing but proportional plus integral action. PID is nothing but proportional plus integral plus derivative action. And the fourth one is rate feedback controller, that is the output derivative controller. Already I know we discussed about already derivative we saw, integral we saw. Okay, now we are going to study one by one. So that is first one is PD controller. PD is nothing but proportional derivative controller. The proportional derivative controller produces an output which is a combination of the output proportional and derivative. Already in previous slides we saw about proportional and derivative. So now we are combining in the expression, that is proportional and derivative controllers. So U of t is equal to Kp into E of t plus Kd into dE of t by dt. So here also we need to take Laplace transform on both the sides, that is U of s is equal to Kp plus Kd into s into E of s. So in both the combinations we can see here E of s is common, and here d of t by dt is nothing but here s in the Laplace transform. So now here U of s by E of s is Kp plus Kd into s. Therefore, the transfer function of the proportional derivative controller is Kp plus Kd into s. So the block diagram of the unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the proportional derivative control is as shown in the figure. So now we can see here is the input error signal, and here whatever the value we got it, transfer function we have written here Kp plus Kd into s, and output is U of s, and it is again given to the gain of the system, and the output again it is given to the negative feedback. So the proportional derivative control is used to improve the stability of the control system without affecting the steady state error. Now we'll see one more is proportional integral controller. So we studied already proportional also, integral also. Now we need to combine both the expressions. The proportional integral controller produces an output which is the combination of outputs of the proportional and the integral controllers. So already we saw here u of t is equal to, this is a proportional controller, means Kp into E of t plus Ki integration of E of t into dt is the integral controller. Here also I need to take the Laplace transform on both the sides. So this U of t will be U of s and Kp into Kp plus Ki divided by s, because integration of dt is in the Laplace transform it is s, that is 1 by s. So in both the cases E of s is common, so I have taken E of s is common. So Kp plus Ki divided by s into E of s. So here U of s by E of s will be Kp plus Ki by s. So therefore the transfer function of the proportional integral controller, the transfer function of this integral controller is Kp plus Ki by s. So the block diagram of the unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the proportional integral controller is as shown in the diagram. So we got it here, the transfer function. Same thing we are writing here. So the input is R of s, and this is the error signal. The transfer function already we have written here, and the output of this is U of s. And it is given to the gain of the system and the controller output. And the negative feedback we have given to the summer. So this proportional integral controller is used to decrease the steady state error without affecting the stability of the control system. So next one is PID controller, that is proportional integral derivative controller. That means we need to combine the formula proportional, integral and derivative. The proportional integral derivative controller produces an output, so which is a combination of the outputs of proportional, integral and derivative controller. So now we can see in the expression U of t is equal to Kp into E of t. This is a proportional controller. Ki integration of E of t into dt, it is the integral controller, and Kd dE of t by dt is the derivative controller. For this expression also I need to take Laplace transform. On both the side if I take U of s is equal to, here we can write Kp and here Ki by s and here Kd into s. So in all the expression common is E of s. I have taken E of s as common. Now this is the transfer function. That is therefore the transfer function of the proportional integral derivative controller is Kp Ki by s plus Kd into s. So now we'll see the block diagram of this. The block diagram of unity negative feedback closed loop control system along with the proportional integral derivative controller is as shown in the figure. Already we derived this expression, transfer function of the controller. So here also input is R of s, output is E of s, Kp plus Ki by s plus Kd into s into U of s. So output of this will be U of s, and it is given to the gain, and it is the controller output. Again it is fed back to the negative feedback. So the proportional integral derivative controller is used to improve the stability of the control system and to increase the steady state error.